Unfortunately, y'all, here we go again. But this is worse. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something right now, and I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't like pedophiles and things like that. I really don't like them. I know I'm off the subject and stuff like that. Y'all just have to excuse me for me. I have to say this. I don't like pedophiles. I hate pedophiles. I think they're the scum of the earth. I really do. I think they belong underneath the jail. But to kill kids, little babies, little kids, little babies, man, in an elementary school, kids. Can you imagine going on the bus, dropping your kid off at a bus in the school, and they're shot and they're dead? Hugging your mama, hugging your father goodbye, knowing that you thinking it's a normal day, and you don't know. You know, I know there are mothers and fathers that are heartbroken right now, man. This breaks my heart. I thought the Buffalo mass shooting was bad. This is horrible. This is really, really bad. Let me take this off. They always kind of put some ad on. Let me read this to y'all, man. There are 15 dead in a shooting at Texas elementary school, governor says. And this is on CNN. God, this breaks my heart. This here is going to break my heart to even read this because they're kids. They are kids, yo. The thing that happened in Buffalo, where I'm from, was bad. This is absolutely horrible. Seriously. Oh, God. Oh, when are we, I don't know. Why do we do this? There's been so many shootings already. And it's just, why kids? Why kids? Oh, this is bad. I don't care if I don't get no views. I don't care if I get a single like on this. I really don't care. I have to talk about it because it's breaking my heart. Let's go and read, and then it's going to be another lengthy video. So let's go read and then just talk about. 2 days before the start of summer break, an 18-year-old man opened fire at an elementary school in Uvalde, Texas on Tuesday, killing 14 students and one teacher. Governor Greg Abbott said. Uvalde Consolidated Independence School District Police Chief Pete Dondo, said there were multiple injuries from a mass casualty incident at Robb Elementary in Uvalde. I'm sorry, I'm bad with names. I'm sorry. The gunman is believed to have acted alone and is dead, he said. Arredondo declined to provide further details or questions. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm bad with names. I really am. I'm sorry. The suspect shooter is from Uvalde. Abbott said he was identified as Salvatore Ramos, according to officials. I want to get the picture of who this guy is. It's believed that he abandoned his vehicle and entered into the Robb Elementary School in Uvalde with a handgun, and he may have also had a rifle. But that is not confirmed according to my most recent report. He shot and killed horrifically, incomprehensively 14 students and killed a teacher. The setting of an elementary school called to mind the Sandy Hook shooting in Connecticut in 2012 that left 26 people dead, including 20 children between 6 and 7 years old. Law enforcement personnel stand outside Robert Elementary School following the shooting. UVA Memorial Hospital spokesperson Tom Nordwick earlier said that 2 people died in the school shooting and that 13 children and a man in his 40s were being treated for injuries. University Hospital in San Antonio said in a tweet that they received a child and an adult from the school shooting. The adult, a 66-year-old woman, is in critical condition. The hospital said in a tweet, a call went out for help for an active shooter situation, according to a law enforcement official. U.S. Customs and Border Protection, which is the largest law enforcement agency in the area, assisted with the response. A CBP agent was shot in the head. His injuries are non-life-threatening, according to the official. The governor said 2 law enforcement officers were hit by bullets but didn't have serious injuries. You just see, man, I tell you, man. Just think about that, people. You know, I was talking about the Buffalo mass shooting, and I was talking about how moms was going to, like, you know, they was going to the tops, and, you know, it's a normal day. It's a Saturday. You know, when you go in and you buy some groceries, you're getting dinner, you're getting breakfast or whatever the case, and never thinking you won't see them again because some white supremacists just come and open fire. Now look where we at with this, man. Kids, man. Kids. My heart goes out. This is serious. I don't know what to say right now. I'm so heartbroken. This is so sad. It's so sad. Look at that. You know, it's probably somebody's sister or someone. God, man, this is terrible. People way outside the city civic center where students have been transported after the shooting. Videos taken by a bystander, Melendez shows scores of armed officers at the scene while others flee the school. The FBI and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosive, FTA, are assisting local police with the investigation. President Joe Biden has ordered the U.S. flags on federal grounds to be flown at half-staff until sunset on Saturday to honor the victims of this senseless act of violence. The president will address the nation Tuesday night at 8:15 p.m. Oh my God, man. 30th shooting at a 12K. This is the 30th? This year? 30th shooting at a K-12 school this year. Wow. This marks at least the 30th shooting at a K-12 school in 2020. Excluding Tuesday shootings, so far in 2020, there has been at least 38 shootings, colleges and universities, resulting in at least 10 deaths and 51 injured. Jesus. The Texas shooting is the deadliest U.S. school shooting since the Stoneman Douglas High School shooting in Parkland, Florida in February 2018, where 17 people were killed. Robb Elementary teaches second through fourth grade and had 535 students in the 2020-2021 school year. According to the state data, about 90% of the students are Hispanic and 81% are economically disadvantaged. The data shows economically disadvantaged. Thursday was set to be the last day of school before the summer break. Oh my God. There was 2 days to go before summer break and some asshole went and shot up the... I gotta calm down, man. I gotta calm down. The school district said it is canceling all school activities following the shooting. Uvalde County, located about 85 miles west of San Antonio, had a population of about 25,000 as of the 2020 census. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm bad with names. I'm very sorry. You know, I know y'all try to follow me and they're like, he didn't mess up the names. I'm sorry, I'm bad with names. I'm sorry. Moving on from that. We had just about 2 Saturdays ago this Buffalo mass shooting that happened. Around that same time, on that same weekend, there was other shootings that was going on. I think it was another that was shooting that one person died, and then, there was... I think it was just some firing in the air, somebody was just shooting and all, and I don't know. So, then there was another shooting going on that, people was just firing their guns, whatever. All this have to, to say this. And then you hear this going on, and then there was another thing that was going on, another shooting that happened. All to say to this, everybody got a gun. Why is it so easy to get guns nowadays? Why do we live in a country where the black market is taking over and everybody can purchase a gun whenever they feel like it? Why is that? Why is that? Why is it that young kids are having guns? This guy here, this Ramos guy, did they say how old he was, speaking of which? They didn't even say how old he was. But if it was an elementary school, best to believe, if he went to elementary school, best to believe he was in there and is probably 13 or 14 years old. Why can someone that young, how can someone that young have a gun? This is elementary school. He was probably 13, 14 years old. Come on, man. It's so easy for everybody to get... He could have got it from his father. He could have got it from whatever. But it's so easy for people to just go buy guns. Guess what, y'all? AR-15 rifles are easier to get than handguns. In a gun store, it's easier to get an AR-15 rifle than a handgun. But handguns, you go in the street, somewhere in the black market somewhere, you can get a handgun. Meet up somewhere, bam. It's not no secret. It's been a known fact for over a decade. It's nothing that, you shouldn't say that. It's been known. That's why we're having continued mass shootings in this country. It's been known. And here we are again in Texas. I said in this last video, I said when I was talking about the Buffalo shooting, this is not going to end. And it can't. Because it's so easy to go get a gun. Because of people's hatred in their hearts. Why would you go and shoot up kids? You know what I believe when it comes to these shootings in these colleges and universities? It's all about somebody being bullied. It's always about that. What happened in Buffalo? It was just some racist asshole that went to go and shoot at somebody. He was just a racist. That's all. He was a white supremacist, through and through. When it comes to things like this, somebody being bullied and somebody's going to have a gun. What do you do about that? I used to go to Bennett High School. They didn't have metal detectors back then. Everybody was fighting. You win some, you lose some. I don't want to sound like John Witherspoon from Friday, but you live to fight another day. But there was no shootings back then. There was everybody just fighting. Now, damn near everybody got a gun. And speaking of which, our governor, our wonderful, wonderful governor in the state of New York, want to make it like Texas. Now, I know the thing about Texas. Texas do, what about kids? Everybody in Texas got a gun. Now kids can have guns too? Nah, something was going on with that. And that has to do with the black market. That has to do with the streets. But New York, our sweet, wonderful governor of New York wants to make it like Texas. We have a gun problem here in New York as it is. All around New York has all kind of shootings going on. You want to make it like Texas? And you want to be elected in the office? Please. Look at where we're at. Look at what's going on. Why you think so many people are leaving New York by the hundreds of thousands on a weekly basis? Look it up for yourself. I ain't talking out my ass. Because this country have a serious, serious gun problem. Now, kids in a Texas elementary school, 15 of them, there's 14 students and a teacher dead. Dropped off on a bus, thinking everything's normal, going to school to play with their friends. 2 days before summer break. 2 days. I'm telling you this thing ain't gonna end because you know what? People, it's just to, when you got a gun, you gotta use it. You gotta use, because they got a gun and there's people are mental. They should not be having guns. They're mental. I'm done, y'all. I'm sorry. I've been ranting long enough. I'm sorry. And I know y'all just... I'm upset with this. I'm upset with this probably more than upset than I am with the Buffalo shooting. Because these are kids. Just think about being at a bus stop and hugging your kid, getting them on the bus, you're waving goodbye, not knowing that could be the last time you see them and you're looking back at them, and you're looking while the bus is driving away, and the kid look back at you, and you're looking at them, and then that's it. You don't see them no more. Think about that. That's tough. Anyway, y'all, my condolences to the families. And we have to get through this, man. Love has to conquer hate. Love has to conquer hate.